API 571 terms. Austenitic, a term that refers to a type of metallurgical structure, austenite, normally found in 300 series stainless steel and nickel-based alloys. Austenitic stainless steel, the 300 series stainless steels including types 304, 304L, 304H, 309, 310, 316, 316L, 316H, 321, 321H, 347, and 347H. The L and H suffixes refer to the controlled ranges of low and high carbon content, respectively. These alloys are characterized by an austenitic structure. Carbon steel, steels that do not have alloying elements intentionally added. However, there be small amounts of elements permitted by specifications such as 6A516, 6A106, for example, that can be found that can affect corrosion, resistance, hardness after welding, and toughness. Elements steels that do not have alloying elements intentionally added. However, there may be small amounts of elements permitted by specifications such as SA516 and SA106. For example, that can affect corrosion resistance, hardness after welding, and toughness. Elements which may be found in small quantities include chromium, nickel, moly, copper, sulfur, silicon, phosphorus, aluminum, vanadium, and boron. DEA, diethylenoline, used in amine treating to remove H2S and CO2 from hydrocarbon streams. Duplex stainless steel, a family of stainless steels that contain a mixed austenitic ferritic structure, including alloy 2205, 2304, and 2507. The welds of 300 series stainless steel may also exhibit a duplex structure. Ferritic, a term that refers to a type of metallurgical structure, ferrite, normally found in carbon and low alloy steels and many 400 series stainless steels. Ferritic stainless steels include types 405, 409, 430, 442, and 446. Heat affected zone, the portion of the base metal adjacent to a weld which has not been melted, but the metallurgical microstructure mechanical properties have been changed by the heat of welding and sometimes with undesirable effects. High strength low alloy steels, HSLA, a family of low carbon steels in which the strength levels are achieved by the addition of moderate amounts of alloying elements such as titanium, vanadium, or niobium in amounts of less than 0.1%. They can be more sensitive to cracking during fabrication from hydrogen embrittlement, delayed cracking, or underbead cracking. Hydrogen-induced cracking describes stepwise internal cracks that connect adjacent hydro blisters on different planes in the metal or to the metal surface. No externally applied stress is needed for the formation of HIC. The development of internal cracks, sometimes referred to as blister cracks, tends to link with other cracks by a transgranular plastic shear mechanism because of internal pressure resulting from the accumulation of hydrogen. The link up of these cracks on different planes in steels have been referred to as stepwise cracking to characterize the nature of the crack appearance. So HIC is stepwise cracking. Low alloy steel, a family of steels containing up to 9% chromium and other alloying additions for high temperature strength and creep resistance. These materials include chrome, half moly, manganese, half moly, 1 chrome, half moly, 1.25 chrome, half moly, 2.25 chrome, 1 moly, 5 chrome, half moly, and 9 chrome, 1 moly. These are considered ferritic steels. Martensitic, a term that refers to a type of metallurgical structure, martensite, normally found in some 400 series stainless steels. Heat treatment or other welding followed by rapid cooling can produce this structure in carbon and low alloy steels. Martensitic stainless steels include 410, 410S, 416, 420, 440A, 440B, 440C. MDEA, methylenediethylamine, used in amine treating to remove H2S and CO2 from hydrocarbon streams. Monoethylamine, MEA, used in amine treating to remove H2S and CO2 from hydrocarbon streams. Nickel base, a family of alloys containing nickel as a major alloying element, greater than 30%, including alloys 200, 400, K500, 800, 800, H, 825, 600, 600H, 217, 220, 625, 617, 718, X750, and C276. Stress-oriented hydrogen-induced cracking, or SOHIC, describes an array of cracks aligned nearly perpendicular to the stress that are formed by the link-up of small hit cracks in steels. Tensile strength, residual or applied, is required to produce SOHIC. SOHIC is commonly observed in the base metal adjacent to the heat-affected zone. So it's adjacent to the heat-affected zone in the base metal of a weld. Oriented in the through thickness direction, SOHIC may also be produced in susceptible steels at other high stress points, such as from the tip of the mechanical cracks and defects, or from the interaction among HIC on different planes in the steel. Stainless steel. There are four categories of stainless steel that are characterized by their metallurgical structure of room temperature: austenitic, ferritic, martensitic, duplex. These alloys have varying amounts of chromium or other alloying elements that give them the resistance to oxidation, sulfidation, and other forms of corrosion depending on alloy content. Symbols and abbreviations. ACFM, alternating current field measurement. ASCC, alkaline stress corrosion cracking. ASCC, alkaline carbonate stress corrosion cracking. That's ACSCC. AM, acoustic emissions. AET, acoustic emission testing. AGO, atmospheric gas oil. AUBT, automated ultrasonic backscatter testing. BFW, boil feed water. C2, chemical resemble referring to ethene or ethylene. C3, chemical similar referring to propane or propylene. C4, chemical similar referring to butane or butylines. CAT, catalyst or catalytic. CDU, crude distillation unit. CH4, methane. CO, carbon monoxide. CO2, carbon dioxide. CVN, Sharpie V-notch. CW, cooling water. DIB, dioisobutanizer. DMB, departure from nucleate boiling. DEA, diethylamine, used in amine treating to remove H2S and CO2 from hydrocarbon streams. EC, eddy current test method, applies primarily to non-ferritic materials. FCC, fluid catalytic cracker. FMR, field meteorologic replication. H2, diatomic hydrogen. H2O, and water. H2S, hydrogen sulfide, poisonous gas. HAZ, has heat affected zone. HB, Brinell hardness number. HCO, heavy cycle oil. HCGO, heavy coker gas oil. HIC, hydrogen juice cracking. HP, high pressure. HPS, high pressure separator. HHPS, hot high pressure separator. HVGO, heavy vacuum gas oil. HSLA, high strength low alloy. HSAS, heat stable amine salts. IC4, chemical symbol referring to isobutane. IP, intermittent pressure. IRS, IRIS, internal rotating inspection system. KO, knockout or knockout drum. LCGO, light coker gas oil. LCO, light cycle oil. LP, low pressure. LPS, low pressure separator. LVGO, light vacuum gas oil. MDEA, methyl diethylamine. MEA, monoethylamine, MPY, mils per year, MT, magnetic particle testing, and a C, naphthopolenic acid corrosion, NH4HS, ammonia bisulfide, PMI, positive material identification, PFD, process flow diagram, PT, liquid penetrant testing, RFEC, remote field eddy current testing, RT, radiographic testing, SEC, stress corrosion cracking, SOHIC, stress oriented hydrogen induced cracking, SS, stainless steel, SW, sour water, SWS, sour water stripper, SWUT, shear wave, ultrasonic testing, TI, titanium, TOFD, time of flight, diffraction, UT, ultrasonic testing, VDU, vacuum distillation unit, VT, visual inspection, WHMT, wet fluorescent magnetic particle testing.